So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. So we're up and running. Back towards the middle. Darwin. Nunez purring through the gears. Chance for a shot! It's their first effort on goal. No, he didn't quite meet it right. They've played it short. It's crossed into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Shomorodov. Knocks it out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that was vital. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Pelistri, still goalless. That's De Arrascaeta. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the run. Shomurodov! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Uzbekistan have their second corner now. Up he goes! Just off target. Now he's off and running. Now it's Shomurodov. That looks a decent ball. Played in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super find. Oliveira. De Arrascaeta. Nandez. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nunez, and he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oliveira. De Arrascaeta. Nicely aimed pass. Uruguay have a free kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets into some space. Jimenez. De Arrascaeta. And it's Ugarte. And Jimenez. Ugarte. And here's Nunez. It's a good foot in there. Uzbekistan do have a chance to counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking to play him in. Shomurodov! In he goes again. Pelistri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Here's Nandez. Jimenez. That's De Arrascaeta. Darwin. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in space and looking for options. Now the cross. Jimenez can get it clear. Good ball. Decent chance! Pelistri. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Uzbekistan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That is ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's been shifted off it. De Arrascaeta. And here's the chance to counter. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
De Arrascaeta. He's looking wide. Oh, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ugarte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Ugarte. Nandez. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now, can they get him away? In with the challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Uruguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Araujo. Darwin. Chooses to go back. And the shot! In he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Pass somewhat off target. Foot in. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And the return pass. Uruguay are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. A heavy challenge. Nandez. Could try cutting inside here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Nunez. He gets big. Harmlessly behind.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 15. Número 24. Se está realizando un cambio.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this?
Uzbekistan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It'll be a throw-in. De la Cruz. Nandez. He's in a great position here. And here's Nunez. Well, that has not gone well. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Lofted in, shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oliveira.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Ball swung in. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage, and that automatically raises excitement levels. No surprise that he stated who his hero is. I think we're all well aware of that. And I think the playing styles are very different, though, and that comes as no surprise. This guy has got a lot of potential.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So that's got things underway. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Under an awful lot of pressure. He has a look up. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No way through. Sweden finding their passes. Elanga, cross into the... There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And the pass is intercepted. Elanga thinks about the shot. Elects big header. Goal, Sweden! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Guinea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
That's going in strongly.
Looking to play him in. And he's onside. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Guinea certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he shoot? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Isak, and he was quick to react. Oh, this looks sharp. Lindelof. Isak gets a good foot in there. Nice interception, well timed. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Guinea certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Nicely aimed pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Spread it left. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's managed to get rid. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Players to the field.
And the action is back on the way.
Sweden definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Sweden needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Isak, and he's in on goal, and the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
No, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Sweden are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he welcomes it in. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. And it's hoisted clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Lofted in. He gets big.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Isak. Kulusevski proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, they can break here. He's in a great position here. He is through here. And a chance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Goodmanson. the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Sweden have their second corner now. Isak! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Sweden. Number 11. Coming on the field is number 26. Substitution.
Sweden are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Goodmanson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. And he's being shifted off it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now the delivery, terrific header!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. And that has been clubbed away. Sweden making consecutive changes here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his lead.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Number 7.
Sweden have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Sweden can consider themselves just about safe now. Time and again they are repelled. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And no, that was never going to make it. Spread out to the left. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Isak. Isak! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get it through? That's been slipped through, and he's intervened well there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out to the left flank, and they can counter here. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim.
Please
we
turn
both
your
wish you
attention
a
to
very
the
good
screen
evening.
for information provided by the local police.